Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Isco. This is the Co-op Podcast. That's Ricky G.
Right here. We
And what is it, Ricky? Like
uh,
fifth, sixth week?
yeah, seven actually. I think it's episode seven. I might be confused. We'll find out, but we're just happy because we're back in the studio, bro.
And also, we've been the number one podcast in the Bay for the past 5, 6 weeks. So,
What else can we do?
hey,
What else can we do, man? All we gotta do is just keep showing up. All we gotta do is just keep
there's no
showing
one
up.
here. But yeah. So, how was your day, Ricky? All good?
Today there was a little bit of traffic for me to get to the studio. Nothing crazy. This weekend had fun. I had a little party. Um,
I can see.
yeah, you could kind of tell a little bit, but it's been fun. Yesterday, our Earthquakes played. We tied. We did not lose.
You know
It's,
what? Funny fact. Every time I'm at the game, we have never lost. I've
no,
seen them tied. I've seen them win. I haven't seen the Earthquakes lose, as in
no.
as in so far. Like, because Earthquakes against Galaxy at Stanford 4-0, and then this one was a tie,
You
right?
went to Miami. They
Then
tied.
Miami we tied, and then DC United. Come on,
Yeah, and
DC
actually,
United got what 8-1, 8-0 was it? Seven? I don't know.
they
We
got
destroyed that fucking team.
they got smoked.
So
But we're not. Earthquakes is not bad, bro. They're not bad because I think they don't even have that many losses. Because before their recent loss, I'm trying to remember who it was. We were like
we lost against
undefeated.
LAFC.
We're undefeated like 7 games. Undefeated, like we
Yeah.
didn't. We haven't lost. We either won or tied, and then we lost, and we're back at it again.
No, and
And
they have a good squad.
we have a good squad, and you know who's the main person that does that for us? The main guy that you were hating on the shirt that you got for, but Daniel. Daniel
Daniel,
is our goalkeeper
Daniel,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. I apologize for not liking your shirt. I really apologize. You the goat. Hey,
Oh,
dude, Daniel so far, dude,
Da- Daniel's been
probably one of the
keeping it
best players
real.
of the team.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I saw yesterday the game against the Red Bulls. I love Espinosa.
yeah.
I love Espinosa, Christian Espinosa. Please, one day, give me your shirt, or at
The,
least
the,
be here in the podcast, right? But yesterday was not his night. He messed up. Out of 20 passes, I want to say he messed up 18 of them.
yeah, he did give the assist. Well, yeah, he did give the assist on there. But yesterday was, if anything, one of the lower times that he had. But I can't blame him. Sometimes he's carrying the team on his shoulder, and there's
No,
there's gonna
no,
be those days where you're a little tired.
no, no,
You're a
and
little tired.
he didn't play bad per se, but he was
No.
running. He was trying to get the ball. He was there. He was trying. Yes, these days you just can't pass the ball.
Yeah.
You
The,
know, it's sad, but yeah, Espinosa yesterday, not even run cross. The last play, it was like minute 92, 93.
hmm
He had the ball. It was just one through pass for a Buddha or Chicho. I don't remember who it was. Just one through ball. He was by himself. Couldn't do it. It was like a simple pass.
It's 90 minutes though. At the end, all the players are tired. Chicho stayed the whole game, I believe it was.
Chicho
Um,
was done. But like minute
yeah,
55, he was trying.
they had a whole week kind of a rest, but I'm guessing they don't want to get too tired because they're gonna be playing against Austin Tuesday,
It's a big good
U.S.
game.
Open Cup quarterfinals. So I'm guessing also they weren't trying to go too crazy. But you know who also was almost scored another golazo this week? Last week against LA, he scored that golazo.
Chicho.
No, what's his name? Lacroix.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't
They
pronounce
started
his name.
him. They started him again this week, and he almost scored a golazo. I was like, if this guy keeps playing the way he's playing, he's gonna be one of our good midfielders this week. He's gonna be able to pass good balls up to open field. I just feel like sometimes we play because the formation that we use is 3-4-3. It gives us that lack of the defense. I think that was a mistake of our goal that happened.
Yep.
I know we gotta have a good. If we're gonna do that, we either gotta have a good CDM that's gonna be able to assist our
Our
defense.
CDMs ain't that good, like defensive wise. They
No,
they're pretty good to like touch the ball, like create games, like create plays, but
yeah,
nah.
that's what I'm saying. We earthquakes. We have to get a either change the formation up to have 4 defenders in the back, or we gotta get that one good CDM to help them because our team is good for attack.
Yeah, yeah. It's
We played forward, but we need to have a defense because Unfortunately, the goal that they scored on us on the first half, there was no one marking that man. That
No,
man went by himself.
and yesterday the game, I was looking at it. I was like, there was some weird formation going on, like between the 20 to the 40 minute. I don't know what happened. Then the left back when it became a left wing, and
Mm-hmm.
then Espinosa became like a fullback. So that thing I was kind of weirded out. Like, what the hell was Espinosa doing like
Mm-hmm.
down here? Like they killed Espinosa yesterday. They made him run so much for no reason.
Tired
And
him
then
out.
the left back, he can run, he can defend, he can't touch the ball. He tried
Mm-hmm.
it. He tried passing the ball. None of the passes were good. And I'm like, I don't know why this Bruce Arena play with the Espinosa as a fullback, and then he kind of like notices and then he puts him back as a left wing and puts the guy as a left back. I'm like, that could have been prevented. Like, it was 20 minutes you just wasted for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't gonna be like dangerous. Like, it was nothing there. But
Yeah, I don't even know. Like I said, I was looking at the formation, and it's the regular formation: three CDMs, four midfielders, two middles, two wings, and then the three attacking: left wing, striker, and right wing. That's all the formation showed. Which I'm guessing they try to play more of a five back with two and three.
it seemed more like a five back.
Cause like how you're saying, they try to make them the right the right wing back. I guess they try to make him attack and bring Espinosa back for it.
Yeah,
Which that would work if you have people that know how to be running back and forth on that wing backs.
yeah, yeah.
But it looks like we're like I said, we're lacking on that defense part. If we're gonna do something like that, we gotta make sure we have someone that's has the stamina to be able to run back and forth.
And to be honest, yesterday, like, it wasn't Espinosa's night. He keep trying to cross from the sides. None of the crosses went through. None of them.
Mm.
And then the middle pass didn't went through. I'm like, it's sad, but the Earthquake doesn't have a plan B if Espinosa's not doing well.
No, well,
So you can't really take him off the pitch because you have no one else that can do what he does. Well, they have
I was
Hernan
about to
Lopez,
say
but
Hernan
he's
was their plan B to have if Espinosa is
yeah,
too tired or whatever. We bring in Hernan in, which actually I haven't really seen him.
he's been injured.
Yeah, so
So
who else do you have? You got no one. We gotta bring that.
they brought in Buddha at the end, but Buddha just runs. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
he runs. He's
But another thing that I saw yesterday that was kind of like bullshit. The referee, dude, that referee was against us the
false.
whole fucking game, the whole damn freaking game. He gave us a red card, even though the Urkers had 10 people at the end of the game.
That,
We did pretty good.
like
Like,
I'm saying, we do great. We do great. We just gotta have that more solid in the back because with 10 people, they still weren't. Red Bulls were still not able to score on us.
and we were closer to getting the second goal than they were.
Mm-hmm.
So, props to the Earthquakes. They managed with one less player. Pretty good game.
Yeah,
Good tie. Red Bulls have been doing pretty good too. So they're like number 6 in
yeah.
the
Red Bulls are up there on the table
East
with
Conference, whatever that's just
yeah.
called.
They go by West or East.
Yeah.
So it's weird that
Yeah.
they do this. It's only in the U.S. of course that we do this, but
It's American shit, right? It's like
yeah,
American football.
because the football also does the different conferences that they have. So MLS we gotta change that up too, because just make a single table. Just make a single table, and no one's gonna get confused with a single table. We don't gotta do West or East conferences on this thing.
Yeah, but
Cause I think actually we watch football just as football. We don't see conferences. We see this is the best team. This is the best team
yeah,
here.
best and the
That's all we
worst.
see.
The last 2 teams or 3 teams,
Yeah,
depending on the league, gets relegated.
yeah,
So that's how we
exactly.
see it.
That's how we see it. So conferences, we don't pay attention much on that part. But I know they do like best of the West, best of the East, and also they play a game. I believe it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I only watch the games. Oh, this team is gonna play this team. Oh, that looks like a good game. We'll watch it. So,
Yeah.
but Earthquake's not doing bad at all. We're gonna be better because that's the way I see it. We haven't lost
We'll make it
again.
to a playoff this year. Like, this
Yep.
is the guarantee we'll make it to a playoffs. And we might even win the cup. Like, I see the Earthquakes winning that cup.
I see them if we don't win it, I see us at semis for sure. I see us at semis because we have a strong team. We have a strong team and we have a good attacking team. We have a good attacking team. There is no way we will lose on
We
this.
have a good goalie.
Daniel again.
Thank you.
Isco hit. He got
I'm
your
sorry,
shirt.
Daniel. Goddamn, I'm
Isco hit your
sorry.
shirt. But you can't blame him. You can't blame him. He wanted an Espinosa shirt. which a lot of people had, but I guess it was like first come, first serve, and they go through the numbers
But
and
it's shitty
whatnot.
though. We were the last people. Daniel, tell that shit to the earthquakes. You were the last guy, dude. You were the last shit they were giving away. So,
I think they went by numbers because he was number 42. He's
uh,
number 42, and they're
yeah,
going by numbers.
yeah, it
So
could be that. It could be that.
so that's what it was. But I love the shirt. Isco, of course, who wouldn't want Espinosa shirt? But hey, we can't complain. We're going. Next game, Austin. We will win that game. We will
We're
win.
winning this Tuesday. 3-0. The earthquakes winning
Yeah.
this Tuesday. Mark my words. 3-0.
I could see a good game. I say 3-1 though. I say 3-1. I see Austin. I see Austin probably doing that early goal and us snap and be like, oh heck no, and then score 3 on them, and it's a good game. I just see us attacking, like
Austin
I said.
sucks though.
Hey, even the worst team could
Austin,
flip it on someone.
you suck, bro.
Even the worst team could flip it on someone though. So, well, that's the MLS right now. There's no one else to talk about because we're only earthquake fans here.
The earthquakes all the way, baby.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about the Bay. You know who came to the Bay this weekend?
Yes, I do. I saw her. I did not see her actually. You saw her.
Shakira, but no. It's Shakira came to the Bay. But we're talking about the Selección Mexicana.
Oh yeah, Mexico. Sorry, I couldn't even make it. I'm sad about that. I was worried.
It
And I'm
sucks.
wearing their jersey.
It sucks, guy, when you have something planned, right? And then this, you know, your friend like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna make it, and then you're like, fucking dude, like those people are a piece of shit, you know?
It's not that I couldn't make it. Work called me and said, "You got to be at work."
Call it sick.
I'm gonna have to do that for Tuesday.
I called in sick on Wednesday. I was so sick, but I was at the game. And
keep going, keep going.
Dude, what's up with Mexico versus Honduras? It's so there's so much hate inside the field and outside of it. They were fighting. They were like, dude, I saw a lot of videos of chicks fighting each other.
Yes. Yes.
A bunch of drunk guys. There was a drunk guy just passed out in the bathroom, knocked out.
People get too excited. People get too excited to watch the game. But besides the outside drama with all of that, our Mexico team.
You know what? I'm gonna change my mind because I've been saying this for the past couple weeks that Mexico sucks. Let me change your opinion a bit. I've noticed Mexico doesn't suck as we all think it sucks. They just unfucking lucky. Because they generate plays. They're not right there. They're like, they can win the games 4 or 5-0, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't score.
Yeah. Well, I want to lead up to that too because I think the same thing. I think we suck, but we don't suck as bad as how we might think we suck.
Because I don't know if you've seen Twitter or Facebook or just whatever. The worst team ever. Yeah, they are kind of like the worst team, but the hate this Mexican team gets, it's crazy, dude. Like,
But
they just hate it.
You know why though, right? You know why we get so much
I
hate.
do know why.
Well, no, it's our players suck, but the thing is that we're so used to seeing a high tier of Mexican players. Think back, the last time we had a good team was 2018 in the World Cup. We thought we were gonna go far. We had star players, but then you cannot compare those players that we have then and now. Also, 2014, we had Gio dos Santos, we had Vela, we had Chicharito playing. We had players that were able to create plays and make it look kind of flawless, to be honest.
Yeah. And we're talking about just the names of the players. By far, this is the worst national team ever. Like,
and I think that's why we get hate. But if you really dissect the game, we're not that bad, people. We're not that bad. We're just unlucky.
Dude, I don't know if you saw the game, right? The goalie for Honduras, you saw this once he was stopping, like, it were just lucky shots, bro. Like, he was just walking, then the ball was just like, he'll grab the ball, but not even knowing. Like, it was just, and then the one Marcel Ruiz had.
I want to cry sometimes.
In front of the goalie on the side. And then the one Vega had just threw the shit off.
Not only that, Raul Jimenez. I know.
The header.
He's our best striker we got right now. But you cannot miss those. And you know what? It's crazy. Also because people are hating on my boy Julian Araujo. I know whatever's. He's the one that sent that cross to Jimenez. You cannot tell me that was one of the best crosses you could see during a game.
You give the same cross to Chicharito Prime,
He
that
was,
would have been a goal.
he would have scored it. He would have
Easy.
scored it. But like I said, it's not that we don't play good or do anything. We play good. It's just that it looks like we just suck.
It looks like we suck because we can't score, but
It looks
they
like we
they're making the
suck.
plays. They're making the plays, and then we gotta talk about Gilberto Mora. 16 years old. 16 years old. Ricky, what were you doing at 16
at six,
besides whacking off?
at 16, I was playing football, I was playing soccer, but not at this level, bro. Not at this
16.
level. He
This
has
guy
vision.
was fucking, dude. He pretty much destroyed Honduras by himself.
Oh,
Every time he
clearly.
had the ball, he could do whatever he wanted. He would do some skill moves. He'll cross it. He'll pass it. Didn't care. He had all the chance.
He's one of those players that you could say he's like a generational midfielder. And he's and you know, we're not supposed to be putting pressure on this kid or anything. He's gonna be growing, he's gonna get better. But for Mexico, this is a real good midfield. And if you don't see that, there's something wrong with your eyes because Mora is just that midfielder right now.
Dude,
I could easily say that they could take him to Europe, honestly.
I was saying like, oh, I want him for Chivas, but I'm like, you know what?
No,
Nah,
take him to Europe.
that's not fair, bro. You gotta take him to Europe, take him to
Take him to
Liga
Europe.
Española so he can like play better. Because the Premier, he doesn't have the body for it. He's too young. He's 16. He didn't get
Yeah.
bodied at the Premier.
Yeah,
But Liga Española,
yeah, Liga Española. I could say maybe like Germany because Germany has tactical plays. Liga Española, of course, as well. I wouldn't say Premier League. I think
Premier or
League is
Italian League right now, you'll kill him.
yeah. If you send him to Premier League, you'll kill that boy.
Because
But-
I don't want to send him to like what's it called what's it called the country that we send all our players to?
Oh, the Netherlands, the
Netherlands, yeah.
Eredivisie.
Yeah, I don't like that league for Mora. He's way too good for
No.
that shit. Like,
Well, it's because he could play there. Look at our best player, which I'm wearing his jersey. Santi, he played there. He threw it off. But I think if we really want to put a challenge to this kid, Liga Española, I say Valencia,
dude, I'll say right now,
Real Betis.
this level of Gilberto Mora stomps Santi Jimenez and Cruz Azul. Like the one, like,
Yeah.
at the moment that he left
Mhm.
Cruz Azul to go to Europe, this Gilberto Mora stomps him like nothing.
It's a different positions as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
But for his style of play as a midfielder, I see him going to Spain, like I said, Villarreal, Valencia, Real Betis. Not a big team, but also not a low team.
The only issue with
mid-table.
that, the
Mid-table.
people will compare him with Linus. Linus went at 16 to Real Betis, and Linus flopped. The
It's 'cause-
difference with Gilberto Mora, with Linus, everybody would say that he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready mentally
Mhm.
and also in his skill. Like he was good, it wasn't there yet.
Mm.
With Gilberto Mora, mentally he's there, and skill wise, I
Yeah.
want to say he's there, dude. Like
Dude,
you cannot argue with me that Gilberto Mora is not fucking good.
when
We gotta pull the trigger.
when you see a kid play with a calm mind, you could easily say this kid could go out. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these things is like when you're young, you have to be mentally prepared to be able to leave your home, basically. Because like I could compare this to another player that
Don't say it.
best player,
Don't
best
say it.
player that we had. No. We had Mexico.
Oh, I thought you guys said
No,
Lamine Yamal.
no,
I'm
no.
like, oh, here we go.
Look. He is young like Lamine, but you cannot compare those levels either right now.
Nah.
Lamine is a talent that.
Gilberto Mora is way better than Lamine Yamal. I am saying it right here.
Hey, you know what? It's all over. He's not gonna do nothing because when Isco says something like that, it goes the opposite way. No,
He
but I
is
could
the
say
best.
like the way he's mentally and does his footwork is like Carlos Vela when he was younger. They took him.
Vela, yeah.
They took him. Arsenal got him when he was young too. He didn't even get to start with Chivas.
No, he never debuted with Chivas.
He never even got to play with Chivas. He was there with their youth team, and then Arsenal said, "I'm gonna take this kid." And what did Vela do? He fucked everyone there. He was doing so good. After
As a
that,
striker, crazy, huh?
yep,
Because he wasn't a striker.
he was what we know him
Oh,
as a winger.
a winger, yeah.
We know him as a winger. But I say that they could take him. He could probably go not at this level of Premier League, but he could probably go to a Premier League team, middle table, I could say. But I think España is gonna be his best play.
España should be his place because the way he's playing and the
Hmm.
way his body is and everything, like he'll adapt way quicker in Spain. Like
Yeah,
not even
Spain, like you said, he's mentally prepared for
yeah.
it. He's mentally prepared. But besides Mora, I'm gonna tell you, Isco, there's no one else in our team that. Do you know who's my disappointment? And I love him. I have his jersey also. Piojo has not shown himself really.
Piojo, so it's weird because there's moments he's like, oh god damn Piojo, good shit. And then
Yeah.
there's moments like you're like, come on, Piojo.
Have you seen his ratings? I've been keeping up to his ratings. But you know what is crazy though? His ratings have been 6.7, 6.9. And the thing is that that's not a if you're going from 1 to 10, that's not a bad rating. You're just in the middle.
Yeah.
That's our Mexico
He's
team
an
though.
average player. That's
He's-
what it is.
You're just in the middle. You're just average. You're barely going up, barely above. You're barely gonna get above average, but you're just there. It's not that he's doing bad either. It's more like I think we're just expecting too much from these players right
Like,
now.
let's be honest, right now, it's Raul Jimenez,
Hmm.
Gilberto Mora, and Alexis Vega, like the top three players that we have.
Which yeah, top three, but also against Honduras,
Vega didn't show up.
Vega didn't show up. He was
So
not there. And
uh,
what are we expecting today against the U.S.? I'm hoping today against the U.S. it kind of sparks something up for them because it's might be crazy. I might be crazy for this, but Mexico US, I think, is the best international rivalry.
especially right now, with whatever's going on,
Yeah,
because
with the crazy stuff going on right
well,
now.
all the deportations, all the fucking illegal stuff, and all the politics,
Hmm.
there's gonna be a lot of Mexicans trying like just
Oh,
to rub this in their face. Like they want to win tonight. They want to win.
we want to win tonight. Yes, of course. But I might be crazy. Like I said, best international rivalry that you could go with. But I hope with this game, Vega starts trying to pop off. Raul Jimenez, you better not be missing your goals, man. Piojo also, because besides Piojo, who are you gonna want to pick? Piojo or Chima?
Charlie,
Charlie, no. We got
Charlie, we
Mora.
need you, Charlie.
No, we got Mora. And I don't want to backtrack, but if Chavez never got injured, Mora would have never seen minutes. I don't think so.
And Mora is way better than Chavez.
Oh yeah.
It's not even a question.
But I
Like
feel like if he never got injured, we would never see
that
that
how
kid.
stuff happens though. Like it's always due to an
Hmm.
injury. Like some other guy can like come up, right? But yeah, with Raul Jimenez, people praise him too much.
Hmm.
Dude, he chokes a lot.
Yeah, he chokes a lot, but
And I
like
don't even talk about Santi.
the truth, yeah, that's the thing. They are both best strikers, and none of them are making their chances. I remember earlier on a couple episodes ago.
Chicharito.
Come back, Chichadios. But I remember earlier you were telling me, oh, I think Raul Jimenez is gonna surpass Chicharito on goals. But looking at him, I told you I don't think so.
He averaged like a goal every two
Oh,
games or
yeah.
three games.
So
He needs to score 13 goals to beat Chicharito.
yeah,
He
I
has
think
like
it's
what, like 7 more games in him.
mm, yeah. I don't think he's
I
gonna
don't think he's
make
gonna
any.
make it.
I don't think he's making any. But we have. I think for this game, Mexico's gonna use the same lineup: Araujo, Mateo Chavez,
Johan
Montes,
Montes,
and Johan
that's the best we have.
Malagon. Of course, he's gonna be.
Malagon sucks.
There's no way we're gonna switch him out though. You cannot put
Memo
Estela.
Ochoa, your time has come. Come on, little boy. Come on, young boy.
It's gonna be the craziest thing if they put Memo for the
Imagine.
for the final. Dude, if they put Memo for the final, I'm gonna cry. I'll be like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Bring him back. Bring him back. Nah, but
And he pops off. That's gonna be the fucking craziest part ever.
he has
Too.
the best game of his life. They're like, stay, Memo Ochoa, we need you. He's like 85 years old.
And again,
Come on, guys.
again, bro. I brought it up too. World Cup, they're gonna put him in.
He's gonna play the World Cup.
They're gonna put
The
Memo
third
Ochoa.
game is his,
Yeah,
regardless.
more
I can
likely.
bet you.
More
Third
likely.
game is Ochoa's, and
I-
he'll
I
get his
just-
6th World Cup.
In our World Cup, I say first game and then put Malagon the other two games because we cannot. if we're losing our first two or whatever, you cannot be like, oh, whatever. It's like we gotta try to win one. This is our World Cup. This is our World Cup.
They're gonna
U.S.,
give us the
Canada,
easy ones
and
though.
Mexico.
You know they're gonna give us the easy ones,
They're
right?
gonna
Because
have to. Yeah.
we're a
So
host.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. U.S.,
Who
Canada,
plays
and
first though?
Mexico.
The U.S. or
I
Mexico?
think I think the U.S. plays. I would have to check the games again. I'll have to check the games, but
'Cause there's 3 hosts.
yeah,
So
there's three hosts. I don't think they're gonna play all three games at the same time. Maybe time wise or whatever. But that's our back. Malagon, Araujo, Chavez, Johan, and Montes. Which Montes also has not been playing that great, to be honest.
Montes,
Montes.
they're saying he's going to America.
Yeah, you know what the worst part about they're gonna send him to America?
That's what they're saying. Rumor has it.
Everyone goes to America. Everyone does. I don't know why, but but he's ass, but he's our goal scorer.
He's ass, but he has 3 goals. He's fighting for the
Yeah,
for the golden boot.
yeah. He's our goal scorer. Which you cannot change that because who else would you put besides Montes? Who else do we have? Israel Reyes.
Chiquete.
But
But
they
Chiquete sucks when he left Chivas.
yeah, well they have
Fuck the
him
guy.
as they put him as Chavez's switch as the left.
I never get it. Like I never get that. Why put Chiquete? He's like what 6'6",
Mm-hmm.
6'5", and you put him as a left back.
There's no
I
reason.
don't get it. Like
he's your center back.
he's
He's your
too
center
tall.
back.
He's
Yeah,
too like
he's supposed to win your aerials.
yeah. He's too fucking. What do you
So
call it? Like tronco. You know, like
yeah, yeah. You call. I don't know how to say that actually in English. Which on one of the episodes we're gonna bring up words and try to see if we know them in English, Spanish, and
he's
English
like a
or whatever.
he's like a shack. Can you call him like shack? Like he is big and clumsy. Just
We're gonna start that. Oh, that guy's a shag.
that is a shack.
So I don't know, man. But our midfielders,
We have what we have. It's
what we
Edson
have.
Mora
And Marcel Ruiz is
and
gonna be our
Marcel Ruiz.
I
Yeah,
think they're gonna put the same squad we played.
you gotta have
Honduras.
Raul, Piojo, and Vega at
On the
top, and
three.
then Marcel Mora and Edson. Huh? You don't have anything else.
You got nothing else.
It's either that or you put in Chino Muerta way. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
we got no one. That's the problem. But the
All
thing
right, Rick, I'll put my cleats on.
Yeah.
Aguirre,
is,
I know I'm a little bit fat, but I can still kind of run for like 5 minutes.
yeah, Vasco,
You
you got him.
5 minutes.
Vasco, you got him, bro. Just
Dude,
get him.
I was a killer striker, left back, and dude, I was fucking good.
Yeah, but you know, against US, it's gonna be crazy. I wish they would have done this. The US should have put their Mexican players that Mexico did not want. Sendejas. Look at what's his name? Diego Luna. Look at him playing.
Dude, that kid, like,
Look at him playing right now.
it sucks because I've been seeing these memes. He's like, this motherfucker hasn't even paid the Coyote yet. He's already playing for the US team. I'm like, dude, come on, dude. Come on. You still fucking owe me some money for I'm like,
look at him though. He was Mexico's reject. They didn't want him because whatever freaking reason. He's playing for the US and
Number
he's
10.
killing it. And they're number 10. Pulisic, I'm sorry, you're not here. This guy's our new number 10. That's what they're saying. And he's been showing it. He's been
pretty good, but he has 2 goals.
Yeah. And it was against
Guatemala. Okay.
Which there were
How did that happen? You know? How did Guatemala made it to semifinals?
Dude,
who knows?
props to them. Guatemala and Honduras.
Honduras has been like more consistent.
But Guatemala, hey, that would have been a crazy final though.
Guatemala, Honduras, it will be 13 people in the stadium.
That would have been a crazy final.
It would be 13 people. That would be like relatives that they were like kind of forced to go there. Like they didn't want to go, but like, oh, this is my son. You know, I gotta go watch him play.
That would have been a crazy final if that would have happened. In an alternative universe, Mexico and US would have lost, and we would have seen a Guatemala Honduras.
Hey, if that would have happened, it's impossible, right? But like, they would have made sure that did not happen. They will make sure.
Yeah, they were like, "There's no way this is gonna be the final." Which, of course, everyone wants the people who've never been able to reach anything. Because Guatemala, that was the first time in history them reaching semifinals. They're going crazy about it.
What was it? República Dominicana's first time they participate in Copa America, in Copa Oro. I'm like,
Yeah, so there was a lot of teams that participated. Also, the
A lot of
guest
virgins. A lot of
was
virgins.
yeah.
First times. Cherry
So
popped.
for Copa Oros, but that would have been crazy. But the U.S. has a strong team going on too. This rivalry is going to be pretty good game. Hopefully, I hope so. I hope it's not a
Prediction?
boring. My prediction: this game is going to be a 3-2. I think it's going to be 3-2. It's going to be because we suck. We suck, but they suck too.
This game is going to penalties.
Ooh, penalties.
Penalties and Mexico wins.
Penalties. I think it's going to be.
Malagon, he's pretty good in penalties, so I'll give him that. And we have pretty good shooters.
Yeah.
Not like the U.S., you know?
Well, didn't the U.S. go to
Get it?
penalties also
Get that.
against who was it? Costa Rica? No,
Yeah, they got good shooters, bro. They got good shooters.
you got to throw little hints around there.
No, I'm saying the U.S. has very good shooters.
No, they're good. They're good.
Those kids in high school, bro, damn, they're good.
No, la policía.
No, la policía. No, pero like these, they have a lot of young kids, so I'm guessing they're gonna panic. They're gonna get scared, you know.
Maybe. Hopefully not.
Who's like their biggest, like the biggest player right now?
What U.S.?
Yeah, name wise.
None of their big name players are there.
Yeah, no, there's no
None of their
Pulisic,
big
there's no
name.
McKenzie,
There's
there's
no way.
nobody's here. So,
No one's no. Well, I guess they're big names for people who watch them or whatever.
dude, I
But
watch MLS. I don't know none
that's
of
what I'm
these
saying.
guys.
Like, because what Diego Luna plays for Real Salt, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't think they have anyone, and that's gonna be unfortunate if Mexico loses. That has all their big name players playing.
Yeah, it's
All their big name players are playing, and
and we have two of our best coaches. Like Mexico has everything. It has Rafa Marquez and
yeah.
Javier Aguirre as co-coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and we have the best team that we can build from European teams. Like
Yeah.
we have what we have. This is what we got for the World Cup,
This is what we got, and we got to show. And like I said, I
and
think
we
it's gonna be a
lose.
3-2, and Mexico's gonna score a screamer at the end. I think it's gonna be going to like last 10 minutes, and Mexico's gonna score the third goal. Boom, pop off.
I say we go to penalties, bro. We go into penalties. Watch. We go into penalties
It's gonna be a crazy, crazy thing.
because Mexico can't score, right? They're struggling,
Yeah,
and then the U.S. is also struggling to score because they've been playing like, no offense, like weaker teams like Guatemala and what was the Costa Rica. Costa Rica,
Costa
they
Rica
got
was a
lucky
good team.
against Costa Rica. Costa Rica could have won that game easily.
Yeah,
They just choked it.
they really choked that game.
So we gonna compare both teams. They're pretty much on par, but the only difference is that Mexico has A team and the U.S. has his B team. So
yeah, they're BC. I don't know who.
I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know
know
none
what
of them.
they
So
are. I don't know what they are, but
Diego Luna has been in the country for like 30 days.
I don't know how you made it. They're like, did you play? See.
He's like, they got him. They got him from the Home Depot. Like, hey, dude, can you play soccer? Like, see.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, here you go. They give him a T-shirt. Like,
Yeah.
vámonos.
Yeah, no,
Dude, they pay him $50 a
they
day.
got
That's
no
just crazy.
one. That's what I was saying. I hope they would have had like Sendejas playing because he was also rejected by Mexico.
Kid Cow.
I don't know what's up with my boy. He's playing right now for
Dude,
Chivas.
I saw him yesterday. I don't know. You see this one play. He tried to the goalie's right there, right? He's like, I'm gonna shoot it, and the ball goes that way. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, at least be. I don't know. My little cowboy
I
has been
love my
struggling.
vaquero, but sometimes his shots aren't there.
He's
Because
been struggling.
before that against Santos, he scored 2 goals. No, he scored 2 goals against Santos. For a moment, I was like, "Ooh,
He's
Vaquero's
coming back."
And then yesterday's game, just
And then you're like,
he went like this. Damn.
he's one of like those random players. That he could be like a really, really good ass player.
Yeah.
Next game, you're like, is he a soccer player? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It does not. But he has to show up sometime. He has to show up. But I'm surprised he's not playing with the U.S. I think there was another Mexican reject also that went to play with the U.S. I can't remember his name, and
There's
I
been
think
a
he's playing over there right
there's
now.
been a bunch of them.
Yeah, so I was just hoping the U.S. played all the Mexican rejects and
And
let's show you
wins.
guys what you guys missed out on type of thing. I was
So
hoping that would
I'm surprised
happen.
Sendejas hasn't like got
No.
called up. 'Cause he's pretty good.
Well, he's a little tired with Sabrina or what's her name? Yeah, right, that's her
Dude,
name.
that chick has him dry, bro.
He's been a little
I
tired
don't
with
blame him, dude. I'm
Sabrina,
like,
so.
God damn. They're shitty. There's this one goal she makes, right, for America.
Mhm.
And it was like a hard ass shot.
Mhm.
But they didn't focus on the goal.
They
They
focus on
focused
her.
on her butt just shaking in slow-mo. I'm like, that's kind of shitty, you know?
Yeah.
I like it, I appreciate it, but come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Now she plays for
Que
Tigres.
golazo!
Yeah.
And they was only showing the butt.
Yeah, these guys are something else. But I'm surprised he's not playing. But
You wanna talk you
We'll see.
wanna get sad for a bit?
I don't want to. I think I know what you're gonna bring up, but
Diego Jota, bro. Rest in peace, Diego
jeez,
Jota.
yes.
28 years old. Him and his brother Andres Silva passed away. That's just crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, it sucks hearing a player just pass, man, because it's also good players. It's not like
dude, he was
you could say, oh, well, the player was
20
no one wants to see anyone pass away or anything.
28 years old, bro.
28. He played for Liverpool. Good
Just
player.
won the Nations League with
Just
Portugal.
won the Nations League with Portugal. He was there with them on their title win also. So it's just insane to
And
hear
people are
about
like,
that.
oh, he was driving drunk. Oh,
Nah.
he was driving too fast. I'm like, at this point, like, why bother? You know, like,
Yeah,
if whatever happened,
all you
he
could do is
faced the
just,
consequences of his actions. If
unfortunately,
he was driving drunk or he was driving too fast,
recklessly or whatever,
him and
unfortunately,
his
it
brother
happened.
faced the consequences. They both passed away. I don't know if
Unfortunately.
you saw the videos of the Lamborghini.
Oh, I saw the car. That thing toasted. That car
Toasted,
was
dude.
toasted, unfortunately.
So it had to be like a big impact. Like,
because the car looked like it was burnt. The car was burnt.
yeah.
But
There
I
there's
could see
some
the video.
footages that the body was still there. I don't know if you've seen that. I
No,
don't know if like it was for real or not. I saw they
no.
were just
Yeah,
toasted, bro.
no,
Like,
that's yeah. And I've been saying the word unfortunate because it is. It's like it sucks. No one wants someone to pass away like that, man.
dude,
And
and that happens in a second. And I'm gonna bring it up because that happened to me on 4th of July. I was driving on the freeway. There was a sign on the ground. I don't know, it was like sharp or whatever. I was driving past and it cut my tire, dude. Like, I completely lost all air in my tire. And I was driving like around 70 miles per hour, dude. I was coming pretty fast.
damn.
And then in the spot on a Nissan car. So immediately I feel my car just fucking just go
Pull.
down. Pull. And there was a semi truck on my shoulder, and there was cars on the other side. Like,
Man.
so I had to hold it, and I had my kids in the car, dude.
Yeah.
I had to hold it, and as soon as the semi passed, I was able to like pull over and just smash the brake, just stop. But
Damn.
dude,
I'm glad
life can end in a second.
glad you're okay, bro. I'm glad you're okay.
God was good to me, bro. It only
Yeah.
cost me a tire, but
Shit,
shit can happen like in a second. And luckily, I've been driving all my life. I'm a commercial driver. I was able to like kind of control the vehicle. If I wouldn't, like, dude, I could have flipped my car and so much. Like, I was running the scenarios in my head. It could have gone so bad. I could have got hit by the semi truck, got destroyed by it, flipped, whatever. I'm like, God help me, you know. Like, I appreciate it. And just to like keep it in mind, bro. Like,
yeah, man, we
accidents
just
can
gotta be
happen
careful. Yeah.
out of nowhere. Diego Jota had an accident. He wasn't lucky enough to like say it, like to talk about it. Luckily, I am, and you know, it's just be grateful.
Yeah,
Every
we
day
just
is a
gotta be
learning lesson.
grateful and just every day, just be grateful for every day of your life, man. Every day. That I honestly do that. Every day I wake up, I'm like, thank you. I'm here again.
Yeah.
Now let's keep playing the game.
I was like, it can always get worse.
It
can always get worse. And luckily, yes.
Yeah, luckily nothing worse happened to you.
Yeah, because I was there and then I could hear my daughter screaming. Like, she got scared, bro. She's 8.
Oh, yeah, no.
I just hear her like yelling. I'm like,
yeah, no, that's a crazy
those
situation.
like 4 seconds. That was like 4 or 5 seconds. Everything was so quick.
But it feels slow.
I
slow,
had
huh?
time to think about everything, bro. Like the human mind, more or less.
It just clocked in for you, and you're like, boom.
Yep.
And then the crazy part is a semi next to you though. That's the crazy part too, because those semis, they're heavy.
No, dude, if I would have just got, I would have been fucking destroyed, dude. Luckily, he kind of, I think he's kind of saw it, so he just speed to it, so he let me chance so I can pull over because it wouldn't let me like
Yeah, you
I
couldn't
was I
control
was
it that
driving on the
crazy.
fucking rim,
Yeah,
dude. Like it was.
man. Well, thankfully you're good. But with Diego Jota, Liverpool retired his number
20.
20. Not his number 2, but they retired his number as well.
Yeah.
That's what I read. His number 20. No one in Liverpool's gonna use that anymore. Which no,
I saw this news and they're making like a big ass deal about it. The Mohamed Salah didn't attend the funeral.
they were going after Ronaldo also.
Ronaldo was there supposedly. I don't know. That's
They
what.
were going after a lot of
Yeah,
players that didn't show up or whatnot.
I bring in that Mo Salah thing because it's not because he didn't want to. It's a religion thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mo was Muslim, and I guess the funeral was done in a Catholic church or Christian church, whatever.
Yeah.
Because of his religion, he couldn't attend the funeral. But they did say he went to the house and like
Yeah,
was
like
with the
said
family and
his
stuff.
yeah.
But like I hate like the whole religion that separates people. That's stupid. Like if I was Muslim, if I was Christian, and my friend dies, I will go wherever he go. You know,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But we don't know how strict his religion is, and I don't know what could happen. You know, at the end of
And
the
like
day,
at the same time, like we gotta get how we grieve also. Like
yeah,
some people cannot go and attend a funeral because it's like too hard for them. Like and it's like just mentally for some people, like man, like I can't even go see him because like it's
yeah,
crazy
no,
that I was just with them a couple days ago. He got married like 5 days
5 days
before that
before
incident. He got married
he has
and
two
this happened.
kids.
Yes, like this is
And then
unfortunate
like
and
people keep forgetting, like it's not only Diego Jota, his brother too, his younger brother
yeah.
was also on
Mm-hmm.
the accident. He also passed away. So i- imagine being the parent
Oh,
of those guys. You know, they lost both kids the same day. That's just crazy.
that's insane and just rest in peace. He was a great player. He did a lot for the teams he played with Wolves, with Liverpool, and I know he played with another team. I just can't remember, but it's
National
insane.
team as well and everything.
Yeah,
But you
like I
know,
said.
God does things for a reason, and it might
Yeah,
not seem fair, it might not seem just, but it's
yeah, it
trust me,
happens.
it's just how God works in mysterious ways. It's
Yeah,
I guess his mission was done here. You know, like it's
yeah, he it happened, and all we could do is just all I think we could do is just be happy of the things they did for the
because
world and whatnot.
I-
Celebrate them.
I've been thinking about this different case. Remember that guy from Mexico, the young kid? He
Mm,
went to play in Spain.
mm-hmm,
I can't remember his name. Joao Malek. Joao Malek.
mm-hmm.
He was driving so fast. He was intoxicated, and he killed a newly
Oh,
wedded couple.
I
And
know who I
with
know what you're
him,
talking about
he
now.
only killed the couple. He's alive, and he's still playing.
Yeah,
So it's like sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. Like you can play a stupid game and win. Like he played a stupid game and he's still like he's
yeah.
alive and he's still playing soccer. I don't know. Mentally, he gets fucked every day. Just remembering like he
Just thinking
took
about
these
those
people's
things.
life
Yeah.
away. You know,
So
and
it
he
just goes back to what we are saying. Just be thankful of
and he
what.
paid his way out of prison. He's not in prison. He did. He never go to prison.
Yeah.
That's unfair. That's
Yeah. Talking about justice.
talking about justice. Like that sucks. And she was trying to buy him. Like, what the fuck you trying to do? But yeah, I was.
So yeah.
We had to get sad for a moment, Rick. We had to
Yeah.
get
No.
sad.
Not. Yeah. No. I was gonna bring up another sad thing. Not that sad, but I was gonna bring up another sad thing also because that's not the only thing happening in the world of football, world of soccer. PSG, Bayern, Musiala fucked his ankle. People are blaming Donnarumma. People are saying it's not really his fault. He was going after the ball.
He was going after the ball though. I I'm always with the goalie.
Yeah, like you can't really blame the goalie for going after what his job
That's his
is.
job.
Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of
No,
hard.
you want to talk about like crazy shit? Talk about your boy Nico Williams.
Ah, uh, you just want me to go from sad to angry now.
What happened to Nico
It's,
Williams? Explain, Ricky.
if you want to say he pulled a Mbappe 2.0 for a moment there, not for a moment, he
He
did it.
laughed at you guys'
He
face.
literally went
He would
spit
have
at Barca's
Tua
face.
on you guys.
He spit at our faces because not only this is like a crazy transfer story that happened. Because it was since last year also. He wanted to join.
they've been looking for him for the past
We've
2
been,
years.
we've been looking for him, and we got so close. And I blame his agent for this. His agent's the one that got him more money with Atletico Bilbao, and he said, I got my money, I'm gonna keep playing over there. And it's not only that, for 10 years. 10 years.
Isn't it sad for you guys that Atletico de Bilbao has more money than Barcelona?
Yeah, we're getting up, but
So you can, people
just
can
makes
like
me
understand
angry.
this. It's like imagine
makes me angry.
the Browns take a player from the Broncos or from the Steelers, like
That was the craziest.
the shitty team, like small team that nobody cares about.
Sorry for them Brown fans out there if you guys watch us, but your team is not that
It's
great.
it's the smallest. It's a small team because Atletico de Bilbao can't even play with other players besides the people that are from the
Mhm.
from the Vasco area. They only play with the Vasco people,
Mhm.
and they have more money to buy a player than Barcelona. That's just embarrassing.
Well, hey, Barca already paid off their debt that they also owed to players. And they had a player they had owed players money, and they paid it off. So now it's all up from here, man. It's all up from here. That's all I could say. But Nico Williams, like
So you guys get like pissed off like the way Barcelona gets run.
we do, but there's not much you could do. It's like with us with Chivas, we get pissed off by the way they run the club, but there's nothing we could do. But I just think this is a way up from here. I don't think Barca's gonna be chasing after Nico Williams anymore. And
He said no like 5 times, dude. No is no.
like
Like
I think his release clause is also up there. So it's like
if I was Barcelona, they're stupid, bro. They could have sell Pedri or Gavi. Like you can't have them both, bro.
they're not.
You gotta make up your mind. You can't have them both. You can't have Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, all these guys. Like you gotta let one go.
I think they're gonna let. I don't think they're gonna let any of those two go, and I think they're gonna let De Jong go.
Oh, that would be crazy though.
They're gonna let him go. I think he's worth more money for them.
And
And
he's
since
nice.
Pedri and Gavi are still younger in the age, they
And
want to
they're-
keep the younger age
And they're a little
ones.
bit kind of racist, huh? Because the other guys are like they're Spanish, and then this guy's fucking from Netherlands. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck the other guy. Fuck
He's
the
from,
Dutch
he's
dude.
from Netherlands, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna let De Jong go and have that money to buy someone else. Which I don't know what other player
Because
they could get.
Barca takes pride in that shit, right? Like,
Mhm.
oh, La Masia, we have the
Yeah,
best.
they pull a lot of
grown
their
players
young,
and
their
whatever, you
home
know?
players. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, right now there's also another young. I can't remember his name. I was watching some clips for him, but it's another young player that's in La Masia too, and he's popping off right now. So, like I said, I don't know, but Nico Williams, I fucking hate that dude.
Nico
hate him right
Williams,
now.
I love you. I support your decision. If this broke ass team can't pay you, why pay? Why play for them, dude?
This man
Yo,
is just hating because if
broke ass team that they're like, oh, let me get a deal with Spotify. We're gonna be rich after this.
he's just hating because if Barca actually would have gotten him, Barca's attack would
If
have been
Real Madrid
strong.
would have won Nico Williams, he'll be like, hey, here's the money.
I don't think so because they didn't even try to go for Wirtz, which was a player that they were trying to go for if Xavi Alonso came by.
Dude, I don't know if you've seen Real
and
Madrid.
Liverpool
they're
got
stacked.
him. Huh?
Real Madrid is stacked up there. Like they can't do shit up there because now you have like Vinicius, Mbappe, Bellingham, Valverde, Rodrigo. Like
They got a lot of good players, and but you got to think about the bench. The bench, there's not Real Madrid's bench is not that crazy.
Real Madrid's bench is worth more than Barcelona's starting team. Yesterday, let you guys know.
But they don't do nothing. They can't do nothing with their bench.
You guys don't have money to buy people. You guys can't even be talking about money.
We just pull people from the youth club. Hey, come on.
You guys play with teenagers. Shut up.
Oh man.
No, but yeah. Other than that, sports related. Is anything
Yeah, we went
besides
crazy on the
sports?
sports today. We went kind of crazy today, but
There's a bunch of sports going on right now.
it's
We
insane.
haven't even talked about the World Cup. The World Cup. What the World Cup of clubs?
That's where that's what I was trying to lead to with the PSG Bayern because also Real Madrid Juventus. It's that game was also I'm not sure if you watched it.
No, no, to be honest, no.
And the Real Madrid fan here, of course, didn't watch his
I've been
game.
busy with the earthquakes.
Yeah.
Earthquakes.
Yeah, the earthquakes have been. We love watching them. We're trying to build more for them. But Real Madrid Juventus, I think it ended 2-1. That their new your guys' new striker, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking. The young kid.
Yeah.
Start with the C. I can't remember his
I don't know.
name.
But of course he scored again. It looks like he might be your guys' starting striker
Yeah,
without Mbappe.
he's good. He's
So
good.
I just think that they're your team Real Madrid is trying to put him on because they're gonna get rid of Rodrigo.
More likely, yeah.
They're gonna get rid of Rodrigo and put Mbappe back in his natural position, which is
The
a winger. And they're gonna have that striker
Real
with
Madrid's
the
been
two
playing
wingers.
far too long with no striker,
Hmm.
so they have to get a striker. They have to get one.
Yeah, Mbappe was supposed to be, but I don't think
He's not.
He's not.
He doesn't feel comfortable.
No, that. So, which I don't know. If you're a great player, you could look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo was only a winger. They
Ronaldo was
put him
the
as a
best.
striker.
Ronaldo was the best of all time.
So,
It's
but
sad that I've seen Messi, the second player of all time, but I haven't seen Ronaldo. That's just crazy.
we might see him one day. But you know who's the underdog of this league right now? The World Club of World Cups, Fluminense.
Fluminense, dude.
Fluminense at Chelsea semifinals. Real Madrid PSG semifinals.
I'm thinking it'd be Chelsea versus PSG. I want to say
Ooh.
that, but Real Madrid has a way to just get themselves
They
into
could.
finals. Like just mentally, they just winning team, dude.
But PSG right now is everyone sees them as the guys that are gonna win it. They won Champions League. They're the best team in Europe right now. So who knows?
Yeah.
Real Madrid's it's gonna be a good game. But the game that everyone's like, there's how crazy is Fluminense at Chelsea. If Fluminense wins this and goes to the final against a PSG Real Madrid,
How much money is he getting
who?
for just the team in general that gets to the final? Because I know it was they get 9.5 million just to participate,
Mm-hmm.
and then each round they go
They get
it's
money.
11 million,
Mhm.
and then they go from I think 15 million, and I don't know. So what's the overall prize money?
I think it was like $1 billion or something like that.
That's just crazy. That's just stupid.
Yeah, I
That's
think it was $1
stupid
billion
money.
for the club that wins. And PSG don't need it, but PSG don't need that money. But if they do win it, the one I'm hoping, and if Fluminense goes all the way to the finals, Fluminense to win it.
Damn,
Fluminense to win it. They're the
Fluminense.
underdogs right now of this quarterfinals against Chelsea. I could see them beat Chelsea. They beat Inter. They
Yeah.
could beat Chelsea.
Yeah,
Inter
yeah.
was the finalist Champions League. For sure, Inter is a better team than Chelsea.
So this confirms that the Brazilian league's way better than any other league in this continent, right?
For sure, they're like in top
It's
4
Brazil.
for sure now.
And then Liga MX, MLS,
Yeah.
and then Argentina. Because Argentina league sucks.
Well, what spot are you putting the Brazil league?
First,
As in
Liga de Brasil, like the main.
but what's your rankings on this for?
Of the continent. So it's of America pretty much.
Or the
Brazil,
Americas?
Mexico, MLS, and then Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina league
the
sucks, bro.
Americas.
They have like
Doesn't
28
have-
teams,
Yeah.
and they all make like I think each team make like $10,000 a year. Nobody gives a fuck about them.
No.
They have the shittiest players. It's a league that just makes players and sells them. So
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a surprise. Like if they're 16, 17, they're kind of good. Either they're
send 'em
playing in Mexico and MLS, or they
Mhm.
play in Europe. They
Yeah,
don't
send 'em
stay
out.
in the country.
No.
Only the shitty players stay in the country.
Yeah.
So they have 28 teams full of shitty ass players.
They suck
They suck.
bad. But right now, Fluminense is showing that Brazil's up there in the leagues because it's Premier League, a French league, which is supposed to be the Farmer League, and Real
It is
Madrid,
Farmer League.
which is a Spanish team, and Fluminense is right up there.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe people are sleeping on the Brazil league.
yeah.
People are sleeping on them. So
Uh,
and Thiago Silva is their captain. No, he's the captain for that team. He's an ex PSG player, and I think he's an ex Chelsea player too.
yep.
So I see it happening. I could see.
He's still playing. That's just crazy.
Yeah, he's still playing. This. Hey, when you love the sport, you play until you can't no more, until your knees give out.
Talking about sport, you watched the Chavez Jr. versus Jake Paul
I
fight,
did not. I did not see the fight. I did not even look at the reviews. I
and
didn't care
and then
about it.
days later, Ice got Chavez.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's news to me.
Ice of the one of the police or somebody. They got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and now he's under arrest for supposedly having a tie with the Chapo. So what I'm guessing what happened there, they tried to deport Chavez because he looked Mexican.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh shit, he's actually like a boxer. We fucked up, guys. We got the wrong Mexican. And they're like, you know what? Technically, I don't know, dude.
And he's
He might
connected
be
to something.
he might be connected to El Chapo, dude. He's a rich
That's-
Mexican. He must be a drug lord.
That happened. I think that happened to a couple soccer players also in this Club World Cups. They went out and they got stopped also by ICE, and they were like, "We're soccer players. Like we're playing right now in this tournament."
No,
So right now the US is crazy.
dude, I saw but remember that one guy from TikTok, the
Mhm.
Kaba
Yeah.
Labi?
The,
the oh that guy's a genius, right? But that guy he got deported.
yeah, but he left on his own will.
Yeah,
After.
but I'm like, dude, so at this point they're going for everybody, huh?
They're going for everyone. They're going for everyone, and there's
Because
nothing we
that
could
guy
do.
you wouldn't think he's Mexican
No.
or like
They're just-
Latino.
but they're getting everyone.
They
at
get
this point.
everybody.
They're getting everyone. At this point, us as U.S. citizens, we just gotta stand up for these people and help
So-
them. They're here to be able to have a great life, and we just gotta be able to be their support.
Dude, imagine
That's all we gotta do.
you go to an Asian spot to get a massage. You know, I'm just you're tense. You're feeling all stressed lately, and you go to get a massage, and then halfway through they come and take her away. I'm like, come on, bro.
Like I still got 30 minutes left.
I paid for a whole hour,
the ice patrol's gonna be like, "How about this? Do you like this?
and then I'm gonna. Hey, they had hey, they
You're
got
gonna have to compensate my
Hey.
time."
if ICE gotta be deporting people, they gotta finish the job they're doing. You know, let's see, like if you get like 3 guys from the Home Depot and then they
Oh.
take them out. I'm like, dude, I paid for my service. So either you let them go or you do it for me.
They're gonna be like, "All right, you got 30 minutes left. We'll let them finish up quick."
Because these fuckers, they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't. But everything's kind of calming down a bit. All I know is that apparently I think they got refunded or whatnot, so it looks like it might be going crazy.
Dude, the
again.
bill that just passed,
Yeah,
that's just
so-
bullshit.
I just want to say that I know we don't like talking about this crap, but fuck, we are
The
so
bill?
fucked.
We're fucked.
We're so fucked. But
Hey, you're a
nothing
Trump
else.
supporter, and you
No.
voted for this guy. Fuck you. You fucked us all. Insurance. Dude, we're
Oh,
screwed all. Like, unless you're a fucking billionaire, which is cool for you, right?
Oh,
Like,
jeez. That's just unfortunate.
insurance.
It's just unfortunate.
Dude, they're taking. Like, I think that EBT shit's gone too, right?
Yeah, they're removing all of these, which at one point,
Social Security,
yeah, no, they're
retirement. Like, we're fucked.
yeah.
We're fucked.
So
We're fucked. Well, I got 1 minute to tell you guys how fucked we are with Trump.
we can't wait. So we got to do our closing. We could talk about this next time. We could talk
No,
about.
I
We'll
don't-
see. We'll see a week go by and
There's too
see
many
how it goes.
TikToks about that. I
Yeah,
already
no.
get pissed off. AOC, that's my future president. She got the tits and she got the brain. AOC for president.
So
So
I don't know. There's not much time left. I think we're gonna have to close this off. I know today we focused a lot on soccer, but that's because a lot of soccer's going on. The finals are going on.
Mexico plays today. So
Mexico plays today against the U.S. We already said our predictions. Again, Earthquakes, great job with them. We just want to thank Earthquakes for inviting us to their games. We want to thank everyone if you guys are watching to make sure you follow, subscribe on our TikTok, on our YouTubes. And if we got any other news, we'll be bringing it up for sure. You want to say anything else?
Close up.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, make sure you follow, then subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Besos en chiquis triquis.